A presidential mugshot for the history books. Donald Trump arrived in Atlanta to turn himself in after being indicted for a fourth time. The spectacle followed a familiar pattern up until the former president arrived at the Fulton County Jail, where he formally surrendered. As well as the charges against him, official records now detail his height, weight and hair colour. The whole process taking less than half an hour before he turned around and headed back to New Jersey.
I really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election.
Donald Trump's supporters and his critics had spent all day outside the prison, competing for attention.
America, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Waiting for yet another unprecedented moment in American politics.
It will go down as the greatest fundraising picture in history.
The former president is among 19 people to have been charged with a criminal conspiracy to overturn Georgia's 2020 election results, with his former lawyer Rudy Giuliani and his White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows also forced to turn themselves in.
Now that Donald Trump has surrendered, he'll have to face this Atlanta court early next month, although that hearing might not be in person. And the prosecutor in this case has suggested the trial could start as early as this October.
Mr. Trump remains the overwhelming frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination, overshadowing this week's debate between his rivals without even being there.
If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
He's once again seeking to use the charges against him to his advantage, returning to the social media platform he was once famous for using in a bid to turn his mugshot into campaign material. Jade McMillan, ABC News, Atlanta.